look shiny. Now apples are running from the fall. Run away.
Is this your homework, Larry?
Hand me all the keys to lock my head up. I don't wanna lose it past it all. Look at how frozen stars look shiny. Now apples are running from
Hey, traders. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good one. My God. Stocks. I mean, it's been a long time, if ever, I've ever seen anything like it, man. With what's happening, like after hours, too. Earnings seasons going on. Microsoft, top to bottom beat, all-time highs. So tech's starting to make a turnaround. I don't know. AMD, they're okay, but they had top to bottom beat, too, and didn't... They sold off. They were up there, then they sold off. They're about flat now. So, but man, come on. GameStop is obviously the craziest thing. Hey, we're looking at Bitcoin, but who even cares, right? Let's go, Schwab, man. Oh my God. Nice, dude. Thanks, man. Wow. Hype in the chat for Schwab, man. Thank you.
Stonk hype.
Super stonks, man. It's crazy. I mean, it was so crazy I had to pull out the the Florida retiree shirt, okay? You don't know, you gotta be able to retire to wear this thing, okay? So too many tendies. Let's just yeah, Bitcoin's flat. You know, it's kind of weird. I mean, that downsloping resistance of the little, the RSI, we're back out of it again. The negative momentum was pathetic. I mean, that was it, bears. Like, what are they doing? Why are we going positive again already? And why are we making, I don't know, you could almost say from this little low to this one, divergence, convergence. But bears have not taken over yet. Bears have not solidified their superiority in this market, at least in the long term. This is just downsloping consolidation after a huge markup. So this could continue for a while other assets moon. So let's just go to GameStop. We have to. It's obligatory. Even before Ethereum, I mean, it's wild, man. Right? Yesterday it hit an all-time high of $159 roughly, and then it closed the day at $76. And then today it gapped up, opened at $88, and then rallied and hit a high today of 149.72, closing at 145.98. And here's the crazy thing. This asset got tweeted by Elon Musk after hours. Right? He tweeted it, he said game stonks or whatever. And the asset is now up 41% after hours. Talking the asset, look at this. You can barely even see it. That is where GameStop is right now, $209. So well over 100% appreciation value just today alone. It is absolutely crazy. Like, this is very dangerous stuff, man. All right, we're getting into Russian roulette areas. Right? I mean, isn't that not what financial Russian roulette is when you're getting up to like $220? And just, I don't know, like 2 weeks ago you were $19. So previous all-time high, 63.59, all the way back 2014 or whatever. Doesn't really make sense for it to be at these levels, like at all. Fundamentally, nothing. It makes no sense. Sorry, I guess the data doesn't show up on the 4 hour. It's not loading for me. I don't know. Really weird. 4 hour chart. Cool story, man. Great to see, I guess. So it just looks like a whole generation has finally figured out stocks. Finally, they stopped playing effing video games or stopped watching Dr. Disrespect, and they all started caring about making money. When that happens, huge inflows into the equities market and the crypto market for that matter. So there's just a lot of things that had good days today. A lot of them. Do we want to start with like Tootsie Roll? Tootsie Roll, chat. Tootsie Roll. Like, hey man, we make these chocolate things and they don't really taste that good. But my God, what did taste good was this textbook perfect bullish Gartley pattern. I mean, it was too perfect. Too perfect. Ice lines, supports, right? What was once resistance became support once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. There was the creek, right? You were just right there between, right at the ice line and the creek, the downsloping resistance. all the divergence in the world that you could have ever asked for. My God, it just kept going on the RSI, and then you just gapped up. You gapped up, and what'd you do? I mean, this is a trade setup, dude. A trade setup. Posted January 5th. January 5th, chat. All right? Where's the thing? Hold on. The play button. Here's the play button. There it is, right? What do you want? It had everything. Like all the makings of a varsity athlete here. So, I mean, you were less than $1 away from the third target of the trade setup. So it took a little while. It took patience. It took a few weeks, couple weeks of holding this, but this is what happens. This is what can happen if one's patient. The market can remain irrational longer than you can stay solvent. Let's freaking go, CPT. Oh my God. You just won up the Schwab, man. Thank you, CPT. Cheers, dude.
CPT tipped $100. Everyone join the Patreon, you're missing out.
Thank you, man. For the advocacy for the Patreon. Yeah, 26th best day to join the Patreon. But February 1st will be the best day to join the Patreon. And if you join annually, right, if you're to be an annual patron, you can join any day you want. And it'll be 365 days.
To me, China.
To when it renews or you cancel.
How many ticks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Tootsie stock?
Not many. Not many. Just a waiting game. All right, waiting game at a nice line of PCZ of harmonic, bottom of a range, top of the range. You're breaking the top of the range. What's up, Dirty Tricks? Thank you, man. All right, Tootsie Roll. Let me see that Tootsie Roll. It's done. You've seen it. Nothing more to talk about. What happened today? Space. All-time highs. Virgin Galactic. Perhaps you've heard of it.
Can we have some Luna hype, Mitchman?
Yeah, Luna, dude. Let's not even act like that happened, right? Well, there you go. This is what happens, Larry, when you back test support resistance and you show right here. Look, what was once resistance October 19th, 2020 became support December 30th, 31st. Hidden bullish divergence at the ice line after a pullback. That's the critical thinking that's going to make you money when you're sizing up charts, okay? Showing seller exhaustion at previous ice lines after decent pullbacks, okay? Probability increases that, yeah, it could continue there. That's without set on the daily, right? Space. Also trade setup. You know, what can I do? It's not my fault. What's up, Micro? Thank you, dude. It's not my fault on...
Hey, Mitch, when you get a chance, can you take a look at this? I'll send another $5. Thanks for all you do, man. Seriously.
Thank you, Chris, man. All right. So, right, it was not just... We were playing the 4 hour on Space because you were showing hidden bullish divergence on the daily, and then we were showing classic bullish divergence on the 4 hour. That combination, the Wombo combo at the ice line. Okay, very easy area to manage your risk. You don't have to worry about, hey, below that, forget it. That's the whole point. Everything's invalid if it starts falling below that again after testing it and showing the exhaustion, right? So, yeah, I got some help with Kathy, whatever, you know, okay, but exceeding the targets. What do you want from me? I mean, like, in a traditional market setting, this is not... These market conditions right now are super unnatural, super insane, okay? So... in normal market conditions, this is what would play out, and then it would dump, and then whatever. But yeah, okay, it hit and exceeded targets. So look what it did today. It hit a golden mean ratio.
Jay?
Right, from the high to low, the 1618 tested, and that's where you pull back. Pretty amazing to see. So good, dude. Chris, thanks, dude, for the J. The J.
Is that a joint?
Dude, it wasn't just that, man, right? Luna. I don't know what I can do anymore. Like, if you watch stream, you're like, I'm not gonna pay attention. This is probably not done. Luna's probably not done. And this was just like a starting point. Okay. Through rising valleys. Can we get Jesus chimes? like quadruple Jesus chimes because of all the TA being respected so much I can't even keep up with it. Dude, it's like you had the third valley. You actually had a bullish pin bar, right, on the third valley. Hidden bullish divergence. All right.
Checking audio yesterday. Could you please take a look at Waves/USDT?
Sure, Corey. We looked at Waves USDT yesterday too, but we'll look at it. Sure. I think it was showing something like kind of Momo shifting.
Borsman's YouTube video. Very interesting, detailed info on why the price is up.
Okay. Thanks for the interaction. Oh yeah, good news, breaking news. Zeke, patron, who's a metalsmith. The mid-trade TA coins that are, he's making gold, platinum, and silver, I believe, the different versions. He said he'll have more, like they're working on it, and he's gonna have more info in the next few days. So very good. That's amazing. So here, how do we target above 120? 150 psychological resistance and $2. Like, what do you even do now? We could pull out the fibs, the short-term fibs, but you understand you're in no man's land. 150's next, and then $2. If this thing was to continue, it's hit its target, its measured move, and that's it. Excuse me? MTLA, yeah, Nero, man.
Had a good day.
Is that Taco Tuesday? I guess you weren't here when we analyzed it, and you're obviously not a patron, because if you were a patron, you'd know that was a potential inverse head and shoulders on MGI. So, yep, it sure is. Potentially. Has to break out for it to be confirmed. But, yep. How about this? How about this? December 10th. The date was December 10th, 2020. The stock was Bed Bath & Beyond. You understand what happened here, Larry? What happened on Bed Bath & Beyond? You broke out, you back tested the breakout, not just the horizontal line support, but the downslope and resistance became support for a while, okay? This was posted. Patrons are all pinged about it. Bed Bath & Beyond, I mean, like, really, it was a very easy area to manage risk. You didn't want anything to do with the asset below the area it had just broken out. And that was it, man. Look what's happened in a little over a month. 2 of the 3 targets have been a hit. They've been achieved. Where you had 33.35, 42.06, and the next target is 53.62. Bed Bath & Beyond. Wow. Imagine caring about crypto and not caring about stocks. Like, why? Like, what's wrong with you? Why do you not care about stocks? Why do you care only about crypto? What is it? Anyway, great run. Great run to the upside. Look at that high. Back from May of 2003. That's what it hit before pulling back. Beautiful. It's up 14% after hours. So it's sitting currently at $42. Okay. So what was that? We had a request or something? Let's go back to the S coins real quick. Need to look at Ethereum. That I'm telling you, dude, just because all this stuff's going amazing on stocks, just don't let it distract you from the fact that it seems like market participants are absorbing the remaining supply at all-time highs. And once that supply is completely absorbed, there will be price discovery mode activated on Ethereum that could take it to, you know, $2,000 probably. I mean, it's crypto, dude. Like, your wildest imaginations. If you have traditional imagination, then go to your insane, crazy crypto imagination. $2,000 probably, right? I mean, just, it's psychological. You're above a $1,000 now for a while. I mean, it just makes sense that 2K could probably be where it would wind up in time. A little late on ICX though, I think, because it's up like substantially. But we can look. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the altcoins look good. They're all just making higher lows and then some higher highs. Like a lot of them. And ICX is nothing special, dude. It's not like, oh yeah, ICX is better than everything else, man, or something. Nah, we'll look at it though. God, AMC, dude, forget about it. I mean, like, AMC, stupid. You know what this thing is? After hours, right? Right now, AMC is sitting at $6.82. It's up 40% after hours. After today being up 12.2%. Unbelievable, but extremely believable, actually. Extremely believable. Not this fast. I mean, like, it's hit and exceeded those targets, dude. Of the dragon. It's the dragon. You're about to be just like the top of the range up here. You ever break that? Forget about it. I mean, this could be huge markup stuff. You break 734. So this is like a weekly huge double bottom. Okay. These have been, I mean, these assets have been certainly monitored, looked at. They, I mean, right? We've been debating about them, patrons, right? And they're just gone now. It's just one of the wackiest, insane things I've seen, like on these markets. These conditions are crazy. They're not normal. Okay. FCL? No, maybe. Yeah, FCL. Oh yeah, by the way, just some more. Just, you thought it was over. I mean, it's not even close, but we have to get some of these requests. Kodak, after hours. Here you go, top right of your screen. This asset's sitting at 1139. Closed the day at 943. Absurdity going on in after hours trading across the market on particular assets. It's wild, dude. Remember that time Kodak was looking good, dude? Like really, really good. Did you ever unit here? Because like he's gonna be hype king. Him and Matesh. Oh my god, dude! You thought it was over. Kodak. Oh my god, right? Look at this. Okay, and then what? Then what, dude? Dude, I can't take anymore, man. There's too many good things happening, dude. Look at this. ADT near the end of the day today had a colossal major breakout. Okay, it hit $10 plus today.
Have nothing to do with knock under $4.50.
We can add it to the list and look at it. Charizard, yeah, that's the one that was yesterday. It pulled back today. It hit a resistance. There's a critical ice line looking left where it pulled back. So absorption may have to happen, right? Where buyers would have to absorb remaining supply at that ice line, so it can't just break through it like it was nothing. So look here, listen though. I mean, this is.
Look here. Look, listen.
Once 1080 hits, Matesh becomes a hype king forever. Unless he ever like goes away and comes back as like an XRP cult follower, then he'd lose. That's kind of the only way you lose your hype king status is if you freak out and you stop respecting the TA. Actually happened to somebody that was a hype king. There were only like 3 of them. He like just left the community and then got brainwashed by XRP scrubs. And anyway, he got revoked. So anyway, we're opening back the books. Hey, we're gonna have the gabagool. We're gonna have the gabagool. We're gonna have the ceremony. And they're gonna get the stripes. So 1080, first target, trade setup, right? Third target of the trade setup's what? $13, right? The all-time high from January, February 2018. So hidden bullish divergence across the board. Okay. What could you ask for, man? All right. So now we can look at FCL. But let me just show you real quick. Microsoft. Where are you? Microsoft up 5% after hours. Top to bottom beat. Really good. That was accumulation going on tech, big tech for a while now. If you're a patron, you know about it. I don't know. I mean, I've talked about tech, all like Amazon and Microsoft showing tremendous amounts of accumulation for months, like 4 months, dude, since September. Been consolidating bullishly. So finally popping. Let's see if we can get a breakaway gap and never fill that gap for a while. That we'll see probably tomorrow. Okay. Wait, is it crypto? FCEL. No, it's fuel cell energy. Oh, you're good. Oh, you didn't say it was crypto. So, I mean, gap fills. That's all you got up here. There's nothing to look at, man. There's no technical analysis that can be provided here. Besides, hey, there's a gap fill here that today, and actually, you know, maybe 10 days ago plus, 2 weeks ago, it filled that gap before pulling back. It's running. You know, it hit its highest levels since June of 2018. Multi-year highs on fuel cell today, up 20%. So the next gap fill that it didn't hit was 23.22. That'd be probably the next target. And then after that, you got just actual peaks, $25. Makes sense, psychological. Then $27.70, and then nothing, right? Till like $57. All right. So there's gap fills. My God, a lot of gap fills. 34. So this thing just straight line up. Not much you can really do now. I mean, yeah, bearish divergence just keeps building on higher prices. Good luck, you know, shorting in extremely bullish conditions. Good luck, you know. I mean, just education-wise, real quick for you. So people that are shorting in this macro, they don't have the best conditions at all, right? So what you do is you talk about how do we, what are the most ideal conditions to long in? When your macro is bullish, S&P 500, Dow Jones, Russell 2000, NASDAQ, okay, they're all bullish. They're all making higher highs, higher lows consecutively. Okay, you're 1 for 1, or you're 1 for 3. Okay, then what do you think about? Then you think about the sector. What sector of the asset do you want to long? Is that sector bullish? You look at an ETF for that, right? Like if it's financials, XLF, or you know tech. What you find one of your index or your ETFs that tracks the sector. Okay. If that's bullish, okay, you're 2 for 3. So how do you go 3 for 3? The individual asset that you want to long is bullish, making consecutive higher highs, higher lows. So if you're trying to go short, you're always going to be 2 for 3 in this market. Always. You can't go 3 for 3 until the macro goes bearish. So you have to understand, like, you can keep trying. It's just you're fighting the trend. You're fighting that undertow. So yeah, eventually this thing's going to pull back like crazy. But then when it pulls back like crazy, you look for an edge to go long, right? Because all the conditions are bullish, right? So anyway, just wanted to provide a little value. Okay, SFCEL. Waves. Next one. Oh yeah, wait. Yeah, we looked at it yesterday. It's like, hey, it's momentum shifting, yay. Okay, momentum shifting, holding, support, ass support. That's good. That's very good. You know, left shoulder, maybe head, maybe right shoulder. Kind of tough to discern what a neckline would be here. You know, I think you would just have to focus on 873, you know, 813, the top. So it's like kind of range bound between 560 and 870, and so yeah, the longer this holds, you really confirm this higher low, yeah, you'll eventually make your way to 873 up there. Sure, Andreas. Thanks, man. Okay, again, it's like nothing's changed since it was requested yesterday. It looks okay. It looks like it's in an uptrend, and the momentum is shifting on the asset. It's after its rising wedge breakout. Okay, really good to see that the bearish divergence played out, and it was very mild. And so this could be a pivot point to where the bull trend continues, like the lows, the higher lows again. All right, holding old resistance as support. Okay, that's good. So yeah, hold this 605, 585 long enough. Yeah, you'll find 873. If you ever break that, waves ever breaks that and goes to all-time highs, or maybe it's not. The target's 1058. 1058 would be your target after breaking, if you ever broke this range. Okay, the previous high from December 7th, 8th. All right, there's your waves. Cool. Okay. Whoa. Can't say you weren't warned on this one. I mean, seriously, dude. I have no idea what to tell you anymore. Like, if you just don't pay attention or you don't care, it's like, what are you doing here, man? Like, I'm trying to help you. I'm trying so hard to help you. Why is that not showing up on the MDLA? MDLA. You have made an all-time high breakout today. Undeniable. It's never been this high in its history. History goes back to July of 2019. So the momentum was shifting. The neckline, I just plotted 34.88. There's nothing more to it. So see it 53.73 eventually. You got to let it play out, you know. I mean, like, this was every single patron that cares. You know, maybe some patrons don't give a crap, but every single patron was pinged, okay? You were alerted to the presence of this pattern. This is what it looked like. The price was 34.08. You're now at 45.16. And you've broken the previous all-time high. So, again, TA is just being respected over and over and over again, and it's wonderful, and I'm so happy about it, man. All right, I just want people, like, if people are missing out on these, I want to say, maybe I should pay attention more. You know, that's all I'm trying to do here.
Must have missed your analysis yesterday after requesting it. Cheers, bud.
You certainly did, Corey. Thank you, though, for the 5 super chat. Okay. That was like someone tipped talking about it, you know. So, all right, MGI, which was, again, if you're a patron, if you watch the stream even, yeah, potential inverse head and shoulders. Yes. Look, a left shoulder ahead, a right shoulder. What I love about this one is the context of where the right shoulder is at 609. Look left. That's where traders set it up their highest point in September 2019. So you've now technically sprung and you're back testing the spring. And you're forming this nice momentum shifting structure while you are certainly in an uptrend. Okay? Look at the higher highs, higher lows. This is exactly, it's great. This is great. Now, maybe it'd have been better if it went deeper, like from the September 23rd low to high. Maybe if it, you know, went down to 368 and created this, it'd be better. But again, the fact that it's presenting itself right here shows how strong it could be. All right? And your target eventually is 956 on MGI. Yeah, bullish divergence into convergence. You look on the daily too. Yeah, the daily, look at that. I mean, that's really strong classic bullish divergence. And now, you know, it's just bullish convergence now. Big bullish engulfing candle on the 22nd. So, patience. So all you can do is just be patient. There's your MGI. One sec. What is that? Oh my god, hey, Bullish Moon. Unbelievable. Bullish Moon. Thank you so much for joining the annual Patreon. Can we get some freaking bomb? Bullish Moon.
Is that a joint?
Bruh.
Thank you, man. And you know what he said? He said, hey, just joined for a year with Luna Profits. Thanks, keep up the good work. Thank you, Bullish Moon. Please be sure to sync with the Patreon on the Discord. You've taken the black. That's your name becomes black in the Discord when you join annually. Patreon special role. So thank you, dude. Wow. And again, it's like if you join annually, you can join annually at any time. Like you don't have to wait till the first of the month. So that's big time, dude. Okay, so yes, MGI. Good stuff. Next one was someone wanted to see OXT. OXT by Steffi. Put this on the other list. OXT looks wonderful, wonderful. This is a position type thing, right? Where it's such a large pattern. And the context of where it is so good, one would just have to wait, okay? Because, look, this is the specimen, right? MGI, we wish maybe it could have been better if it went a little deeper. This is it, man, right? Because you're just talking about an asset from its previous like major low from COVID crash to its high point. What did it do? It made an 88% retrace. It double bottomed at an 88% retrace. So OXT had an 88% sale on itself, right? Market participants love 88% sales. Wouldn't you buy something on Amazon if it had an 88% sale? Yeah, you would. You certainly would. So that's what Fibonacci's for. So the double bottom presented itself at the perfect lowest risk area, and that signifies accumulation because you had a slightly higher low double bottom. That's an ice line test back from January 2020. This thing could go insane. This thing could go to 50 cents. Then after that, 66 cents. But only if one's patient. Only if one understands. They understand this is the daily. You're consolidating. It could take a while, but eventually the bids will come in to break us above the major resistance. One would think. It just happens over and over and over again across all markets, man. I mean, unless Bitcoin just crashes, which that's always the variable that you just don't know. A Bitcoin crashing would ruin this, you know, but if Bitcoin doesn't crash and kind of goes up, this has got it's got plenty of potential for tons of upside on OXT. There you go. Thank you, Steffi. ICX up 10% today. Yeah, we looked at it yesterday, and it was just like, yeah, it was great. It broke its not all-time highs at all, not even close, but it did hit a peak from August of 2018. Where traders set it up, not the wick high, and still below that. So you got turbulence. You'll have to break that. There's going to be sell orders there, so it could take a while. But and then just above that, you talk about like a bearish crab pattern. The pattern completion zone is 114. 114. That's where it could pull back. But if you break $1, man, that is where insane markups could happen. I mean, just $2. You'd say the next target will be $2 if it ever broke $1. If it broke $1 and could really sustain above the 1618, because that makes you a little suspect, all right? So, yeah, it's definitely doing things. Look at this. Like a lot of other altcoins, it's just running out of resistance. Once you break the last resistance, man, could double up. Okay, there's your ICX. RKT, Rocket, another trade setup, men. Yes, another trade setup.
Brother man, please do me a favor and check out Sushi. Grateful for all the knowledge.
What's up, dude? Thanks. Sushi.
Can we take a look at ABML? Apparently some strong fundamentals are pushing it. Big approval on the new plant. Maybe too late though.
Could be too late. Well, that sucks, dude. Not promising when it's too late. What's up, Oreo? Thanks for the wow. Thanks for the blitzkrieg of super chats right there.
Bro.
My goodness.
Hope you are well. Could you give an update on CRV for today?
Yeah.
Take it easy.
Not too much to talk about on CRV, besides we just look at how beautiful it was and now it's gone. Here's Rocket, okay? RKT, it's jumped across the creek, no back test there. What did it do today? Hit its first target. Hit the first target of the trade setup today. Look at this. Posted January 14th. Hidden bullish, it was kind of like, people would say, hey, that's a lower low though, man. To me, it's kind of like the same low, holding this ice line and higher levels negative momentum. So to me, it was kind of like, I think you could have gotten away with calling it Class B hidden bullish divergence, where you make a double bottom on price and a higher level of negative momentum on the oscillator, on both oscillators, okay? It looked good. Very easy to size up risk, and what happened, man? Just, everyone was patient. Look, it even went to go back test that spring one more time, and that's strategic stop loss. It was protected because of that support, and just straight up. Pretty good. All right. More targets to come, though. If we can ever break out of the freaking range here, you got to understand how high it could go. It could pull a space. You got to break 24 cents or $25. You break 25, you're going nuts. Okay, $31, you know, eventually. All right. Let's see. Next one, Nokia. Oh, sorry. I think it's on the other screen. Yeah, big pullback. Whoops. Today. Yeah, huge pullback. I mean, here we go. So we can see here. All right, $4.88 to $5. Why? That's a huge resistance I've had plotted forever. It's been a congestion area for a very long time. All right, so you knew, like, look what it did though. I mean, it's so perfect what it did today. I mean, you can't make this up because the video evidence of me posting this is all there. So you can't just be, oh, well, I mean, I'm going to move this. This is the same thing as it was yesterday and the day before and the day before, day before. All right. It touched that measured move pretty much perfectly. Look, 104, 104, the measured move. It's perfect, dude. Before it pulled back. Unbelievable, right? No, extremely believable. And you think it's over, though? I mean, no, if one's patient, dude.
MTA Meta, please. Both use an F bear.
If one's patient, eventually 866. Well, first 660, then 866. Okay. Okay, dude, hold on. An inverse head and shoulders within an inverse head and shoulders at the PCZ of a major harmonic pattern. Unbelievable. It's too perfect. Oh yeah, the trend line I was showing. Hold on, right here, big deal. You really eventually are gonna have to test that and break it, and that's also important. Okay, supply line. You break the supply line, it's moon time. All right. No, I mean, like, the gap could always fill, you know, like, but you think on the high volume, it might not be able to. Look at the volume. That is multi-year high volume this week on Nokia, where it's the highest level of volume you've seen since September of 2013. We're talking, what, 8 years? This week on volume? It's going to be real tough to fill that gap. We'll see, you know. Hit the 200-week moving average for the first time since August of last year. So, absorption has to happen here. All right, it happens over and over and over again. Okay, so at the same time, I mean, worst case scenario, hey, it hit that target of the small inverse head and shoulders, it's all over, you know. But I just doubt it with that development. I don't really know what there's to look at on this asset. The requested called SING. I mean, it had a 400,000 volume. So automatically disqualified pretty much. Yeah, I mean, TA respected. Look what happened eventually. Look, this low from 2013. Okay, this low from 2015. You finally touched it again in October, November, December. So you hit a critical support from history from like 8 years ago, and you eventually broke to the upside. And look what's happened on the daily. It's OTC, all right? So look, man, a low on price, the lower low on price, right? Just that divergence, very real in daily time frame on both oscillators. Bullish divergence. So bullish divergence at critical ice lines can manifest into this. Huge pumps. Down 12.64% today because it was up like 50% yesterday. Okay. So education, that's all we can do is talk about springs and ice lanes and back tests and divergence. That's what you're looking for, stuff like that. Yep, sure. I don't know, someone wants to see this. Yeah. Okay, this is the one where it's like, how do you even know how to Fibonacci? You know, 2618. Nice. Look how the 1618 somehow was support. I don't know. Like this one's, there was such little data on it, and it did look like it was making higher highs or lows. But again, a hidden bullish divergence ended up being there right here. Christmas Eve, but hey, I liked Bitcoin better than Sushi. So on Christmas Eve. So there's that trade setup. So now I don't know what to tell you, dude. It's like, here's the highest level ever where traders set it up on the daily. You haven't broken that. So I think if you ever break that, 1141, $12, and eventually this wick high, I don't, 1598. Who knows, man? It's just going parabolic, dude. It really is. Do we just have to draw it for you so you can see what's happening here? I mean, kind of like that. Yeah, whatever. Cool.
WTRH stock, could you check it out?
Okay, again, another one like fuel cell or whatever. There's nothing I can do here. What do you want from me? You're like, hey, look at this asset. Okay, cool. I'm looking at it. What? What do you want? Cool story, bro. I mean, that's about it. That's all I'll do is say, cool story, bro, to what you requested. All right. There you go. I don't know. 2618, 531. I'm about to say cool story, bro, on the next one, too. CRV up 6% today.
EHTH Mom. Please and thank you. So much value in Patreon.
So Charizard, thanks, dude. What's there to look at? I mean, hidden bullish divergence is very real. Oh my god, it is on the 4 hour, right? Right here, impending price action, continuation, the upside being implied. At least on the RSI, it's about the same on the MACD. That's implying continuation, at least on this time scale, and it's breaking back above a critical 209 area, $2 area, where the next target would be 269 if it actually can break above and hold, and this continues and Bitcoin doesn't crash or do anything crazy. Look, it's kind of like Class C. Kind of like Class C hidden bullish divergence, where you make a higher low on price and you double bottom on an oscillator. So they're both kind of saying, yeah, upside next, but it's just 4 hour and there's no value. The value is gone, right? You had opportunities, it was identified on stream. There was nothing else I can do. Okay.
Seems like Null's starting to look interesting. Can you take a look?
Is it? Does it look interesting now, Crypto Mine? I guess we can look at it. You can pull all these trash coins from the lowest depths. I mean, there's like dumpster garbage juice all over these S coins y'all are pulling out. Seriously. Stupid bug on TradingView. God. They ever fix that crap, dude? Like, ever? Hold on. Just give me a sec. Okay. Bug fixed for now. Meta to US dollar. We'll sort of talk about, dude. Well, Nate, the time to be requesting assets like this is when it's down here, right? Who cares now? Like, it's like, yeah, this is one where, hey, if you'd have asked about it and we talked about it, yeah, like hidden bullish divergence here, stuff, like, you know, like, hey, man, yeah, it looks like there's a lot of upside on the asset. The asset had the upside, though. It's over. It's, like, done. I don't know. Like, at this point, there's nothing to do. It's running away. It's already back to, look at these areas of congestion up here. Right there. I mean, that's the zone, and it's there. It's hit it. So, and you're near the top of it. So I have no idea. Like, yeah, maybe hidden bullish divergence, but you're just almost flipping a coin here, you know? Parabolic run kind of going on. Another one. Just like that, you know, it's going parabolic, man.
Hey Mitch, another interesting chart that I found. Ticker SPS. I thought let's
Whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's legging up. So look, this is not touching the demand. Neither of these lows are touching the demand line. So I don't know, man. High premium for MTA on some trash coin we never heard of before. Hey, I hope it breaks 341 for you. Sure. Then it could go up to 415 or something. Than $5, but this is exactly profit taking levels. This is for someone that was buying this asset at reasonable levels in early January. Yeah, profit taking level. That'd been like a trade setup target for sure up here. So I don't know what to tell you when you're so close to those levels. And all right, it's like this. Like, what are you doing? It's just so steep, man.
Yes, Mitch.
Waiter looks good. Wow.
Can you check
I like
out
Waiter.
TSCO? Looking for a good exit. Been a long-term hold.
So big things. Waiter holdings. Yeah, actually kind of interesting. I like the low. I like the higher low on the holding that 200-day moving average. I really like on the second low, the hidden bullish divergence on the MACD. Yeah. Looks good right there. So it's playing out, and the target here would be 442. You break 442, 585. You break 585, look out, going to $10. All right, so it's like a higher low double bottom going on right now by the looks of it. Got one valley, and you got a second valley just bouncing off major area. That 200-day moving average, not a joke. So let's see if this keeps playing out. If it does keep playing out, again, I don't think there's much of it. Like, you know, there's a gap fill right here that you're testing. You know, 22% of the time, gap fills act as support resistance. So you think if it breaks that, 442 is next. It's really, why is that plot? I guess I plotted on the 4-hour. Let's move that up. It's pretty much 460. Yeah, look at that. More touches. All right. And just like...
And then, just like that.
Please share your thoughts in looking at the PS/GL.
Logo on the 8th, dude.
RTTA.
New day's been born. So corner. Bitcoin closed, meh, whatever, nothing burger. It's cool that you know, no selling pressure almost, right? You're just holding this low around 31,150. Very good. But again, there's like no edge right now on Bitcoin. Sorry. We can make stuff. If you want to make stuff up, we can. Like, oh yeah, it's definitely going to 35 billion, or it's going to 0, you know, based on nothing. Or we can just be real and say, hey man, we always want to see an edge on Bitcoin, but it's just like every other asset that exists out there. It's most of the time not going to show an edge. But when it does, you'll be alerted about it. And when you don't have an edge, say it pumps to the upside, no one's wrong there. Because pumps and dumps happen all the time when there's no edge. That's the whole point. It's like the edge is like the probability is greater than 50% that it would go one way or another. So.
Bruh.
Okay, below the 200 moving average still, so nothing. I don't know. Like, yeah, it's consolidating bullishly after a huge run up, so nothing surprising there. Up, down, up, down. It's going to go up and down for a while. Yeah, let Bitcoin go on vacation. Seriously. Ethereum pumping is fake news. Literally fake news. Since you're looking on the is, we're looking at the top of the middle S coins. Hey, great news here. Really good news on Ethereum. Despite it not pumping, it's above a critical support resistance from January 10th, man. It's been plotted 1343. Anything above that's really bullish. That means, like, chances are you're going up to 1440 to test it again. I'm telling you, it looks like, unless Bitcoin just crashes, it looks like market participants are absorbing the remaining supply at all-time highs, and once the all-time highs are broken, once the remainder of the supply is absorbed, price discovery, talking $1,800, $2,000 eventually. Hey, what's up, Jeffrey, dude? The Hype King. Well, he will be a Hype King if the targets get hit. They're getting close, man, right? When, Jeffrey? I think that already happened, but yeah, dude, Kodak's nuts. After hours, yeah. We actually looked at it early in the stream. Now here it is, man, for you. Top right. It got as high as 1220 and closed at 943, man. That's fantastic. The rising valleys. I don't care what causes the TA to be respected, who it is. I don't care. Just respect the TA. That's it. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about, oh, these people are pumping it. It's like, really, dude? Like, people are pumping GameStop, but July 23rd, 2020, GameStop was backtesting a spring from 2003 with bullish divergence all over the place on multiple significant time scales. So, great. Good for them now. But it was cool, like, 8 months ago. So, Ethereum's fine. It's really good. Remember, it's only been like 16 days since it hit that January 10th high. And Bitcoin did the almost identical things at 20K, 19,989 or whatever. And it took 21 days for Bitcoin to finally absorb the remaining supply at that all-time high. It's only been 16 days for Ethereum, so get it. It's like it's almost a shot-for-shot remake of what's happening. Okay, the Ethereum to BTC chart kind of reinforces the argument there too, because it's having a colossal breakout of a Wyckoff accumulation range that's been in development for years. Like 2 years. What, dude? We already looked at Sing. It's trash. It doesn't have a million volume. It's like 400,000 volume, and it's pumped. Who cares? You missed it. You can rewind the stream if you want to look at it, but there's no TA to be done on it, really. It's crap, dude. Look, people who are contributing to the stream, the best contributions to this stream are where you have invested in yourself, and I know you've invested in yourself, right? You're taking my teachings and you're applying it to charts, and then you're contributing with something that is a potential trade setup that could benefit everyone here, right? Those are the best. Not ones that have pumped 80% in 3 days and who cares, right? T-Man, man, let's go! Lucchese! T-Bone Lucchese! Boom.
Hello, Mitch. I just made a huge profit from Tootsie Roll. $200 call option made me $4,200. Thanks for the hard work.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
TH.
Is this thing broken? Yeah, it is. My voice normal right now? I think my application's not on. God. Can't get your break. Thank you, T-Bone Lucchese, for the $130. Congratulations on your $4,200 tendies.
Is that a joint?
Thank you, dude. Charizard, yeah, dude. It's on the list, but we'll look at it. But it's like just we had the local on the 8s, and yeah, yours was next. Wow, unbelievable. Bitcoin futures 32,290. Nasdaq pumped because all these earnings coming out. Look at that. Look at that nice impulse up. Tech, dude. Big tech coming back. 4 months of consolidation. 4 months of reaccumulation for tech stocks. The good big ones, the mega caps. the Q people's win face tattoo. Yep. Well, it's still fine. I mean, like this is the one that had an inverse head and shoulders breakout, but it could never hit the target. It dumped and where'd it go? Went back to a critical ice line that was manufactured February 2019. All right, as you regarded it July 30th, October 30th. It's kind of like you're just like holding on. It's still a very bullish asset. Like you just have to one has to be really patient on this because this thing is a huge pattern. I mean, we're talking the size of the structure, 327 days. Like we're going like almost a year, large, harmonic. You can't ignore those. You just can't. Like I don't care how long it's taken down here. It's worth it because these will eventually see all targets. Eventually could see 149.21 again. I'm not kidding. You are in an uptrend and a 1 year, almost 1 year large pattern develops in its continuation. This is it, dude. So one just has to be patient. That's all I can tell you. Patience on ETH, EHTH, and you'll see the promise line. I think the targets will get hit eventually. Just depends on how much time you have. Okay. Nasty downtrend. Yeah. I mean, garbage juice, nulls US dollar tether. I looked at this a long time, and yep. Look, it's like OXT, but a little bit further along, right? Where OXT had a nice line, and then like one bottom and the second bottom that's higher. It's almost the same thing as OXT. And the breakout point for this asset's 35.6 cents. You can see what happened when you broke it. The first time it went insane and pulled back, fake out. I mean, there's a lot of decent amount of resistance, all over the place. But you would think here, lots of upsides if it actually breaks 35 cents, 43 cents. I mean, you just have to go one at a time, one congestion area at a time. Like above 55 cents, that's where things get really interesting on this asset. Really interesting. Talking about where you could like double in price if you ever broke 55 cents. So yeah, you're not out of the woods yet because clear congestion areas and stuff, but you haven't even broken really the first one with confirmation or anything. So patience would be required on this. But yeah, I get it. I get why someone would say it looks interesting.
ONTUSD
Sure.
on the weekly. Some class A hidden bullish divergence on the histogram. Looks like it backtested a spring and having a wedge breakout. Thanks for it all, party face, clinking glasses.
What's up here? Thanks, dude. Jeez. Don't know what this is. Some sort of ETF or something. He's asking about it because it's maybe potentially double bottoming. And some sort of ice line. Some peak back from 2009. Valley from 2011. So he's asking about, hey, is this good? I mean, I get it. One bottom, two bottoms. But you got any help? Daily's not that great. Not really. I don't know. I mean, the same bottom with higher levels of negative momentum. Kind of like Class B hidden bullish divergence going on a little bit. With a weekly helpful. It could be. Weekly could be good. Where it's like you just built your first negative momentum wick since November 23rd, so you filled the gap, which is good. I get why someone would be interested here. Really tough to say if there's an actual edge on the weekly. It's maybe too early. You need some more candles. You need some more data to really know if it's pivoting. There's no Japanese candlestick reversal here, and the oscillators don't really look like they're done. Right? And they're the momentum's shifting, not really yet. So yeah, good area where maybe one could size that risk, but if it breaks that, it's going to 544 most likely. What's up, Stuart James? Respect the TA. Thank you, dude, for the merchandise purchase. Enjoy. Thanks, dude. It's not bad. SBS is kind of okay, but you might want to monitor it and see if you get any price action below 731. Oh yeah. Tractor Supply Company. Oh wow. I looked at it in a minute. Let me extend this out. That's crazy. Look at this. Look at this upsloping resistance. The supply line that goes all the way back to 2014, 2015. Look how you tested it and failed in August, October, and now January. 3-4 times. You haven't been able to break it, and you're just hanging out up there. And dude, at that level, what are you doing? At that level, it looks like you're showing bearish divergence now, right? So certainly not a low risk, high reward opportunity area. Certainly not a value area for anyone but a short. But again, we go back to that whole, it's kind of tough shorting when the macro is so bullish. Money printer just goes burr. So yeah, it's like a broadening top pattern going on a little bit, right? I hit a look from the previous high to low, goldening ratio, it's just at value areas, maybe for a short, not for a long. Okay. Charter Supply. I mean, great areas to take profit. One could, especially if they'd gotten in March, right? But at the same time, man, it could somehow make a partial decline, hit the resistance again, and then a 7% chance of breaking. It breaks to the upside, and then you could target the upside too. It's wild, man. Like like the size of the broadening structure from the breakout. That's where it could eventually go if it broke out to the upside.
This is probably in the Discord.
188.
But what is an ice line?
Ice line's a historical critical support resistance, right? Something that's from like 10 years ago, 8 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago, right? Where at that level, the price action had major reversal implications, right? Or if you fell below it, major markdowns. Or if you broke it to the upside, major markups. That's what ice lines are. Thanks, dude. Wyckoffean term, all right? Yeah, waiter looks okay, man. Waiter looks like it's trying to go higher. All right, waiter. CBOE. So we got from critical support at 96.75. You're trying to break that. If you do break it, yeah, really good things could happen. It's already inverse head and shoulder stuff. Look at great stuff, man. Look at this, chat. Wow, I mean, almost too perfect, too good of pattern. That is again already confirmed, already broken out. Not at the measure move yet, but not the lowest risk. The lowest risk area is always like that right shoulder. Okay, what happened at that right shoulder when it's pivoting? You could guess. Hidden bullish divergence on the daily. Goodness gracious, man. Look at that. It's beautiful. So was the measure move. I mean, the neckline really became apparent. It became very real right here. The local was a local neckline right there. Let's see. So measure. Look, you're back testing the neckline that was once resistance became support for the first time today and yesterday. All right. So this is where people, market participants, wait for confirmation. It looks like it's trying to hold. If it does hold, much higher prices are upon you on this asset. CBOE going to 106.57 soon if it holds this. Okay. B-dubs, oh my God.
Amazing day.
Yes, amazing day indeed, dude. Unbelievably good. I can't even believe it still. Like, I feel like I'm dreaming. And look, man, if you're just being conservative here, this is how you size it up. From the breakout point, it's going to go higher. If it hits the measured move, that target's 110.24. Yes, this asset looks like it's definitely getting ready to go much higher. Yes. And look, huge run up. Would you sell off in March? Really, dang, man, not even that crazy, but just that peak. Look at that peak from this November 2015. You back tested it there. So, and then the second time, there's almost like a huge weekly double bottom. One bottom, the second bottom. The second bottom just happens to be an inverse head and shoulders. That's bullish, really bullish, dude.
Currently double bottoming. Been in an ascending
Really
channel
easy to size up
since
risk on
the
this one.
crash.
Look,
Just
chat.
tested the bottom.
CBOE.
Also 4-hour 200 MOS, and looks very nice on the 4-hour, daily, and weekly. Pump into earnings Mitra 61 coins.
I don't know. And see, the thing is, the problem is like that support there from
Do you
August
remember your first successful trade?
2018.
What asset was it?
I mean, like probably Nvidia or something. I don't know. Activision. Like, dude, my first like Nvidia share purchase was at $23 a share. So I'm waiting for that thing to hit $700. Life changing. The way it changed my life, like single-handedly. But this is how you can size it up, man. I mean, look, you think about it. You could have a tighter stop, just a stop below the neckline, which is fine. Or you say, hey, man, I do know this is very real here, and it could always go to test that before bouncing higher. So it's just about your level of appetite, right? If you think it might go down there, then it's like just wait to why would it do that now, though? You know, the fact that it is back testing the neckline here, it's holding 2 days now. I mean, this is kind of like the confirmation you're looking for, right? So maybe, you know, just depends. But like if you do it like this, 5-to-1 reward to risk. 5-to-1. And if you tried to have a stop loss just below that ice line, it's 3-to-1. It's still equitable. So it just depends on who you are as a trader. You have to ask yourself, hey, I'm willing to risk the asset going to less than $91. Or I'm just willing to risk it only going to 92.62 or whatever, right? And you have a higher reward to risk, okay? So that's great. This is a breakout trade, yeah. Not the ones we like, but this is exactly when breakout traders actually take their longs, not scrub breakout traders are the ones that are breaking out on January 6th, or they're buying on January 6th. They're like, it's breaking out, oh my god, I'm buying now. And then they wait, and then, oh my god, we're back to even. I don't know what to do, I'm scared, you know. Maybe I sell now because it doesn't look like, but it's making natural progression of a breakout, so back test of the breakout. All right, second target on the asset. $114.42. That's a major discernible peak from November 2018. Third target could be another one at 124.59. So this is how we could size up CBOE, chat. Right there. Okay. Fantastical.
What do you think about RMO? Please, when you get time.
I don't know, dude. Does it look anything like this, or does it look like it's pumped 80% in 3 days and there's no? Should we even look at it? Just let me know which kind of request it is. Thanks. I'll show the total chart real quick. Still like descending triangle behavior, kind of hidden bullish divergence going on for sure, but well, at least in the MACD. Give me a sec.
Motorola Solutions, MSI, showing hidden bullish divergence on the monthly. 0.00031000 BTC.
What was that? think you just mean Bitcoin to gold, right? That's what you mean, Bitcoin to XAU. Because there's no such thing as whatever that is. It's XAU to BTC. Just trying to find the right one. There it is. Yep, all-time low still. This is your gold to Bitcoin. So, unfortunately, which really sucks here, which I hope that the TA is disrespected, but there's a daily bullish divergence and oversold territory. It's playing out, but I guess it's playing out and you're going nowhere, so that's good, right? Bullish divergence on both oscillators here. Right, look at that, a lot of positive momentum, and like you're still below the lowest level of all time, December of 2017, so that's good, right? It's really good, and you could definitely start arguing here that what's going on, well, hidden bearish divergence is developing now, where you're making higher levels of positive momentum, and I mean like stupidly much lower prices, okay? So bearish was bullish. It's not playing out very well. I guess it's playing out, but it's pathetic. And now you're starting to look bad. So hopefully, yeah, you back test and then it dumps to lower prices again. You saw on Bitcoin. Yes. Yeah, ONT hidden bullish divergence on the weekly. Yep, I know, but it's played out. It's playing out. It's not really going. I mean, it's got resistance it has to break, serious ones, and it tested and failed. So it's stuck between 54 cents and 70 cents. If it ever breaks 70 cents, yeah, it's going to $1 probably, but it hasn't done that. So I guess like the good thing you can take from it is, all right, just it's holding on. It ran to the 70 cent area and it's now pulled back to back test the other congestion area as support, and as long as it stays above that, it's going to run back up to 70 cents again. It breaks 74 cents, it goes to $1. Pretty easy. But yeah, I love the harmonic. This is a perfect bullish Gartley pattern, so don't ignore the Gartley pattern, especially one low and then a second low. I don't know, dude. XLM already had like crazy runs. You know, like we're looking for these assets that like are really beaten down. You know, XLM, we've exhausted that one. The trade setups are legendary on that. It's like they've played out time and time again, but it's just like it's just really tough, man. Like it's like Bitcoin now. It's like, okay, well, dude, it just ran up 100% in like 3 weeks. Eventually targets 90 cents and $1 right up here. CNA are the targets for ONT eventually, if it can hold above 54 55 cents. All right, I'm really sure how I feel about this one. TransUnion, it hit its all-time high from February of last year and failed and reversed. So it looks like it's going for a gap fill at $88, and what am I looking at that's good here? I mean, you could try to argue, say that that's hidden bullish divergence. I don't know, man. Like, I look at this and I'm like, meh. Why do I have to do anything on this? It doesn't look good. It doesn't look like something I would want to go long on, or I don't see anything that sticks out as being incredible here. So yeah, it could go up, but it's not because TA really. I mean, you could try to argue right here there's hidden divergence. right? I mean, it's maybe 85 bucks. You show classic divergence or something. Just not really looking good to me. Anyway, moving on. I'm sorry, dude. Like, if people request something and it looks bad and there's no setup, I'm just gonna move on. Like, you can't get mad at me. You know what I want. You know what I'm looking for. You know what our Romeo, someone's requested this before. I mean, sure, maybe hidden bullish divergence. What a run, though. Kind of over, you know. It's holding. Yeah, I mean, definitely holding on. Gapped up. Now there's a little scrub gap. I mean, that gap will probably fill eventually, but I don't know, man. Like, look, there's questions where it's like, well, the argument, there could be a bearish argument here, right? We're looking for the assets that have not done this yet, really, and that have much stronger bases of support than just one scrubby high from November 30th. I don't now it's like turned in strong. Look, I mean, December 16th, January 5th, and January 25th, you know, yesterday, it just gapped up, and I don't really. It's got to make a higher high than $23 eventually. Again, we're looking for assets where there's no doubt. Like, oh yeah, you can't even argue. No bear can argue. Bears could argue here. They could try. They'd be like, oh yeah, dude, but look, man, look, head, left shoulder, right shoulder. It's not even getting close to higher highs. You know, if it doesn't hold 1839, it's going to $13 if you're ready for that. So I mean, kind of a decent area to size up risk, assess it, because you don't want anything to do with the asset below 18 bucks.
Hey, Mitch, can you have
Kind of divergence, yeah, kind of.
Do you see it breaking out above $24?
On the MACD.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'm liking Walmart now. Again, well, I always like Walmart long term, but still hold it. We're talking about edge or something. You know, there's hidden bullish divergence, and it kind of played out. Then we fell out. We fell out of that demand line. That's not good. But like locally, if you zoom in, you can see a bottom and a discernible second bottom. And what's going on there at that discernible second bottom? Walmart. Showing very real, classic, Class B, bullish divergence, right? There's an edge. Oh, there was, or it's been, no, one bottom, a second bottom. And guess where that confirmation low is? Much higher than the previous lows. So yeah, X, A, B, C, and maybe it's working on D now, but it's out of that, it broke that demand line, but that doesn't always necessarily mean it's over for the asset. The trend doesn't reverse till it falls below 138, 137, okay, still making higher lows. So now it's like you just talk about this. I'm not deterred away from Walmart. Still looks fine. I'm gonna keep collecting my dividends, holding this, because it's a really good company, makes a lot of money, and it's now showing another really strong edge from hidden bullish divergence into classic Class B bullish divergence on both oscillators, right? Not bad. I mean, upside's 151, 153 all-time highs, and then you could imagine above that, right? You could imagine. Okay. Dang, man. It has never been. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. Wow, dude. I'm kind of impressed here. Okay, this could be it, man. This could be one. It's so poised. This is your friend John. Thanks for the 1001. Thanks for the ascending triangle. Thanks, dude. Look at this, chat. Un-effing real. This is so strong. This is why you watch the stream. This is why you wait. This is why people contribute to the stream. Because it's like, Hey, yeah, a lot are gonna be dog crap, but man, then there are ones that look like Motorola, hello Moto, where this would take you to all-time highs and beyond. This is it, man. Bullish continuation pattern, been in development since mid-October. This is it, dude. Accumulation, higher lows with a sell wall. You break the sell wall, you're going up to 186 and then beyond, okay? Yes, hello Moto, connect. %100 measure move puts you at all-time highs. How about that? 192.74. Gorgeous. Effing gorgeous, dude. Yeah. Big range. Big range. Fantastic, dude. Alright? Very, I mean, it's not the best. I mean, pretty simple to think about. All right, how do we size up our risk on this one? You know, it's like, just below the demand line? Yeah, easy. And then we say, all right, we're not, if we have our stop loss below the demand line, right, of the ascending triangle, then you still have a 4.3 to 1 reward to risk if you're shooting for the measure move of the pattern, right? It's actually a little bit down right there. How deep we are in the pattern is, yeah, it's very real. There you go. $193 is your target eventually. How about that, dude? Nice one. Nice, very nice.
My buddy wants to sell his Tesla shares and buy Home Depot. I told him he's crazy. Would love your take.
Love my take on an asset that's gone completely parabolic and there's nothing that can be said or done about it. Like with what I try to teach, I don't know, man. Like Tesla, I don't know when the party's gonna end. Party could just keep going. It's already hit like over $800 and it doesn't stop, man. So I have nothing for you in terms of what to do with that. I mean, do you believe in the company? Because like that's all you can do now is kind of just believe. All right, here's Motorola. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Let's post it for patrons. So the stop could be looser if one wanted, seriously. Yeah. Everyone said I'm a good! Dang, F1 stat coming in.
F1 stat tipped $161.80. Yeah, Tuesdays are great.
Hype in the chat!
Yeah, dude, you just one-upped T-Bone. Kind of, right? Thanks, you're now the session top. Jesus, thank you, dude. Yeah, Tuesday. I wish every Tuesday was like this one, don't you? Kinda, yeah. Yeah. Now, it sucks for crypto market participants. I mean, like, but does it suck? I mean, any day that crypto is up high after 3 months of insanity plus, right? I mean, since March, really. It's not crashing. It's not dummy. It's not losing its value. And stocks go up. I'm not upset about crypto at all. Yeah, dude, Brad. Seriously. And before 3 people read my... Dude, I don't know, man. Like, some of these trade setups posting, I'm looking at the numbers, right? I can see how many people view the publication on TradingView. Dude, what have y'all been doing? Some of y'all patrons just not looking at the trade setups. Y'all just like, we just here because you want to be here? Okay, fine. Don't look at the trade setups. I mean, they're there for you. That's why you joined, so... Hello, Moto Connect. All right. XLM. Kind of looks like crap on the daily, but the 4 hours kind of like a lot of the other ones. There's no edge. There wasn't an edge. There was just a harmonic, and it could double bottom. And yeah, look, it could. This is what we were talking about literally yesterday. Where this could be it, man. It could be like trying to double bottom here, like where you make a low on price, same low or a lower low with lower levels negative momentum, and you could be getting an edge near the PCZ. Like this could be good, but it won't do anything, okay, if Bitcoin dumps. And we have no idea where Bitcoin's going next, right? We don't really know because Bitcoin's not, there's nothing being implied on the oscillators or anything that, oh yeah, Bitcoin's definitely going up next or down, right? So sure, it looks great now, but you really think XLM's gonna not dump down to 22 cents again if Bitcoin dumps? It will. It certainly will. Like, it is not going to hold on to its value if Bitcoin dumps, okay? So yeah, congratulations on maybe showing a harmonic like many other altcoins, but none of them, again, were showing seller exhaustion at those pattern completion zones of the structures. So they're not really that strong. And that's why we're looking at stocks so much, because crypto cycle played out like ungodly well. So many trade setups at targets, too many. But there's always new people joining. So there's always new people like screaming and needing trade setups or something, right? But it's like we're in another market now. Because look at the sector. Look what's happening in other markets. Like, who cares about crypto right now? It's just not the market for the swing trader for longs. But guess what though? There was opportunity at late December. That played out unreal, right? Late September, that played out unbelievably well. So you're just on the side where who cares now? Who cares? Let it correct. It could correct a lot more, dude. Like, I don't know. Like, diversify. Stop caring about crypto so much that you just don't care about stocks and only care about crypto to where you're obsessed with it, okay? Care about the technical analysis. Let the technical analysis into your heart and stop caring about crypto, forex, equities, commodities. Care about TA. Care about charts. There's Tesla. It's gone, dude. I mean, it like had a pennant and it broke out of the pennant. Hidden bullish divergence somehow on the 4 hour. Unreal. You know, and it's not even positive yet, so this could go higher. It's probably going to $900. Probably going to see $1,000. I mean, at this point, why is Tesla not going to eventually go? The market participants psychologically are not going to push that up to $1,000. That's kind of hard to believe. And if it doesn't go to 1,000, it would be like $980 something before it dumps or something, right? $1,000 probably the target. This point, it just, hey man, really good accumulation with the sell wall, and look where it's gone since that pattern developed, man. It's beautiful. Oh, he bought Home Depot. He should have bought Home Depot. Never mind. You know what? Never mind. This was like trade setup stuff. Bottom of range, nearing the top of the range. He wants to buy Home Depot. You had opportunity at 260. It's up like nearing the top of the range now, so it's not really a strategic long. Nothing makes sense for someone to just be buying now. You just randomly buying. People can do that if they're investors or they just want to buy it to hold it. But to buy now as a swing trader, position trader, it makes literally no sense because it just had a nice markup. Not much. I mean, it's a stock, dude. It's not Tesla or GameStop. Since that abandoned baby reversal, you're talking it's like 8.4% up. So
CBOE Easy super chatted $32.99. Can you look at target areas for Tootsie Rolls? Thanks again.
It's done, dude. It's already done. Tootsie Roll targets 35, 15, 36, 94, 39, 48. Now above that, yeah, we'll look at it. Yeah. Maybe have a sip or two, chill. Oh man, it's just like, when you participate in these markets for years, and then like market conditions go from normal to insane. A bunch of crazy people that never participated in the market before show up, and they start spewing off all these crazy things, and it's just really, it can get frustrating because it's just like all of a sudden there's just all these people going crazy, losing it, man. I'm trying to keep people grounded, trying to keep people to remember that this is unsustainable, these conditions, and eventually it will all come back to normal again. And when it comes back to normal, the stupidity crap that people are doing right now is going to kill them. They're going to lose all their money. So it's like you have to stay grounded in these conditions, man. Go listen to Skyrim Atmospheres. Okay. So chill? No, I'm trying to... Okay, you don't know what I'm trying to do here? All right. Go back to TI. We got through, I think, well, no, we didn't. Thought we got through the request. Well, been a while since I've looked at Dropbox. Oh, been a while. I remember that time it broke that resistance, dude. Is it holding a support? Yeah. Kind of a... It never tested it, though, right? I guess there's another valley back from October 2018 it's trying to hold on to. So a zone of support. Yeah, really like... Kind of maybe an easy way to assess risk here. Like where you don't want anything to do with the asset below 2142. Like that's your breaking point. You say, nope, I want nothing. So I get maybe... It's the 4 hour. It doesn't... You probably can't even tell in the depth. Very, very good opportunity here. Yeah, for a swing trade. Look, man, classic bullish divergence. It's just gone positive. One bottom, two bottoms. This is a dragon. Or you can look at a potential double bottom or dragon if you want. It hasn't broken out either. As you can see, that's the dragon spine. Okay, the spine of the dragon. The first foot of the dragon. The second foot of the dragon. The hump of the dragon. The head of the dragon. Very good opportunity here. It looks like it's a buying signal. Like at the 4 hour, when you show divergence, like this is a buying signal. And in fact, look, man, 2204. Again, 2204. That low right. Oh, it's right there.
Good boy points to BTC on the weekly chart.
Okay, dude. Now this is pretty good right here. All right. So if you're just talking about how to size it up to be equitable, I don't think we could really. I don't think we could handle 20 or 2142 having to stop below it, because the first target on Dragon's always going to be 618 right there, that peak. So 4.18 to 1 right there. You could push it down a little bit more, but it's not going to be really that strategic of a stop. You could just have... Yeah, that's kind of rough, man. So at this point, this is saying upside next, you know, so... Sometimes you just gotta improvise. Sometimes your stop loss is where the asset is above a support, and you don't want to miss out because of what's being implied. Like sometimes you have to improv, and maybe sometimes the stop loss is just not going to be as strategic or as good. All right, so 1 and 2 targets right there. You could do 786, but I think probably 886 would be safe there. 2382 and 2475. Now, if you wanted, just think about this. If you really were intent on having a strategic stop loss here, you can't take profit at the 618. You would only start taking profit at the 786 or 886. But if we're talking the 886, pulling the stop loss down to below that ice line from 2142, you're almost equitable, right? You could be equitable right there, so slightly below that ice line from 2018. It could be 3 to 1.
Said about this crazy market.
Okay.
Love what you do for people, man.
Does that make sense? I don't know. That's a lot. I mean, you risk. It's not too bad, but it's just another way to look. It depends what kind of trader you are. Like one could definitely size it up like this, but they won't be able to take profit at 2383. Makes sense. All right, and then if you want to swing for the fence on Dropbox, swinging for the fence is going to be up here. Look, a 1272 lined up with what? Major resistance, kind of the top of the range. So this is Dropbox, man. Unreal.
Someone suggested you might need a drink.
Unreal.
Spin. Thanks for all you do, brother. Your work ethic is beyond commendable. Cheers.
What's up, Patreon member? Thanks for the 20. I mean, I can spin, but it's just kind of like no one's gunning for me, right? Like if people were gunning for me, and because like what, I chug once and then it's over. It's like I mean, cool. Publish this because Dropbox does look really good right now. See, get wrecked. I think someone else said spin too. So I'm doing it. I'm literally abiding by your wishes, and it's not landing on chug. So dude, unreal. So much opportunity, dude. There've been some pretty good requests today. We're going fishing, man. So I guess the whole meme about, will there be trade setups every day? I guess, man, right? Keep requesting some of these good ones like that. All right, Tootsie Roll. It all started with Cheddar Dispenser, a patron. All right, it was like his first harmonic or something. He was like, "Hey man, does this look like this?" Like, "Hey man, it looks pretty good." But that was like, I don't know, 2 months ago, a month and a half ago, and it just hung out at that PCZ for all this time, and then it's finally gone. We had to jump across that creek though. What is the question? Good boy points on Bitcoin on the weekly chart. I don't know what that means. Good boy points. Not really visible. Take that off.
Thanks for COD. Legend.
Thank Jeffrey Ewan for pointing it out. I mean, look, you know, that's how I know, man. You're applying yourself, you're working on yourself, you're investing in yourself. When you're able, when you were a contributor to the stream before, but you weren't requesting anything, then you start requesting assets that look amazing. Like the things I think look amazing, and you know I think they might look amazing. Like Jeffrey Yoon, dude, like that guy is, he knows, it's clicking, right? When you know, you know. Some people will, it'll never click with some people. It just won't. I mean, technical analysis and trading, all that does require, there's a prerequisite for aptitude. So like some will never get it, but you can really tell when some really get it. All right, so he was just like, look at this. He had already taken a position. I look, I'm like, oh my God, unreal. So good boy points on Bitcoin, 20K, 25K, 30K, 35K, 40K, 45K, 50K. That's it. Those are your good boy points on the weekly. Still overbought, but not by much, right? 74.
Oh, we're spinning 0.
I mean, it's going to be a joke, dude.
BTC.
It's not going to be a chug. And if it is, it'd be one chug and that'd be it, you know? See, it's not going to land on chug. Trying to get this coffee, man. We've been doing so many charts, I can't even finish my coffee. It's been an hour 45 minutes.
Can you check out Macy's lol? It just triple bottomed and bounced from support since 1992. Testing local resistance lol.
If you want to see Macy's, man, we can look at Macy's. We gotta make another game of field, man. Alright, Macy's, very nice around. It's like, see, this is what I'm talking about. Like you asking the assets up 11% today. It was up probably 15-20% yesterday. That's what I'm talking about. Like, what do you want me to do with this? Like, it just triple bottom. What do you mean it just triple bottom? Do you mean like there were areas back in September where it made sense, and here, like, what do you do? This cannot benefit anyone here because it closed at its highest point. It's up double digits today and yesterday. It's already had a really nice run. No, Like, we don't care. Like, just, nope. We move on. I know that it tested that 1992 low. I have it pictured at $5. If you really want to see what's going on with Macy's, look no further than the weekly. I've had this plotted, I don't even know. It's nearing a supply line from 2015 and 2018. It's below the 200-week moving average. Yep, holding 2008 levels, holding 1992 levels. Yes, it is, for sure. Yeah. Eventually, Macy's could find its way up to $28. Really think that's where it could head to, but we'll see what happens at the supply line. It's overbought. Macy's overbought. Yeah, have fun buying Macy's at 77 on the RSI. You know, it's like there was opportunity. Just like there was opportunity on so many different assets that look better than this. You know, it's like that's why we just chose not to do anything. Like, okay, I could buy a dinosaur retail company that's pretty much extinct, or I could buy, you know, Nokia, or I could buy GE or Ford electric vehicles. Like, what is Macy's actually? I mean, online sales, dude. Good luck competing against Amazon. They've already consolidated. It's really gonna be tough. Ford's you know, they're like legit subsidized by the government. I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Thoughts on Glue? Thanks
I
for
don't know,
all
dude.
you do.
Glue. Get right, Bitcoin. $31,950. Okay, I get why you'd probably request it. Understandable. Because you're like, hey man, is it like an inverse head and shoulders or something? Or a flag? There was hidden bullish divergence on the daily. At least on the MACD. Dead middle of like a range between 834 and 1025, so kind of tougher to assess risk there. If you ever break 1025, you go to 1176. You break 1176, you go to 1478, which is all-time highs. I think back in 2013. Oh, sorry, not 13. 07, my bad. So look, you can just see, right? You're between support resistance now.
Hostage situation. You have to put your entire portfolio in one crypto asset other than BTC ETH until 2022. What is it?
I mean, to be safe, Bitcoin. But yeah, but if you're saying like, hey, in the next 3 months, you know, it'd be locked up in the next 3 months. I'd say Ethereum all day, because that Ethereum to Bitcoin chart. But that's been the case. If you gave me that hypothetical like 3 weeks ago, I'd have said the same thing. Because it's like, look what it's doing. It's telling us Ethereum's about to outperform the crap out of Bitcoin.
As always, keep doing what you do. If our new join Patreon, huge wealth of education, and some tendies.
Crypto Show, thanks for 1337. Enjoy your tendies, man. Heck, man, you're really good at making tendies, so enjoy the spicy tendies, dude. The well-seasoned tendies, if you will. So. Is it coupled handle, man? Coupled handle? It looks kind of bullish, you know, kind of. It was like XABCD, made a 786, 886, and then reversed and retraced 50%. Almost to a point where you could say bullish 5.0 was down here. And, you know, bullish 5.0, if it was actually to play out, you know, it would take you to 1478 eventually.
0.000320.
All right, supply line, you could plot that too. You break that supply line, yeah, it could go to $15 almost. Spin for world peace, spin for no chug, because that's certainly what's going to happen here. Certainly. Get wrecked, dude. Thank you. Oh, other than Bitcoin, Ethereum. Oh. I don't know, man. It's a tough one. Because go get a coin, let's flip it, man. Monera. If you're based on technicals, maybe Monera. Maybe. The daily hidden bullet. But he's saying until 2022. I don't know, man, what's going to happen with privacy coins and regulation. Probably a bad bet. so much bad stuff could happen with privacy coins, so you might want to steer clear of those. Unfortunately, like technically soon, like right now, it looks great. You know, harmonic pattern, like a sharp. What was it? Something. And I had a demand line holding support resistance looking left. It looks good. You know, right now. Oh, you're talking for? Oh, I have to hold it till when? Until so less than a year. Okay, it's not too bad. I was saying like 2 years. Less than a year, 11 months.
Also, what are your thoughts on the wicked hammer painted on Geo 4 hours at the highest line?
I've had to go all in on one coin. Should I gamble? Would I want to gamble on DeFi still, like YFI? That'd probably be my tool. My tool to do it, right?
I know you hate BTC pairs, but is this a giant cup and handle on EGLD/BTC?
I might take my gamble on YFI. If I had, man, if you said you can't buy Ethereum or Bitcoin, you have to buy something else, I could take a chance. We could try to take a chance on YFI, man, or something, right? Yeah, people be like Link or something. Yeah, maybe Link. It's not a good question. That's a really stupid question because all in and have no exposure to Ethereum or Bitcoin. Go. That is a nice line, a hardcore ice line. I don't really like it though right now because it's not oversold, and man, if it breaks that, dude, it's probably going to 339. There's nothing quite yet. Nothing quite yet looks good enough, you know. Yeah, you need more data here. It's trying to hold, so you need like some more weeks of price action. Okay. Yeah, nice dump though. Nice get wrecked. Yeah, I don't know, man. Lots of volume, tremendous amount of volume there. So still not enough data. What if it just keeps dumping, you know, and it keeps getting oversold? Like, yeah, maybe monitor it, but if it doesn't hold that, then it's going to 339. And if it's gonna fall below 734, wait for it to rally and back test or spring and then back test the spring or something. Okay, so yeah, there's gonna be a supply line, you know, like way far away from that, you know. Look at that, look how far that is. So
can you please take a look at the weekly chart for this?
Dude, we're gonna have to up we're just gonna make the minimum on everything $10. Like everything. I just like it's so much. I can't even like. It's been 2 hours every day for like 2 weeks now, and it's like 2 hours straight of requests, like nonstop. I mean, I like chilling out a little bit. I haven't even been able to look at chat. I haven't been able to look at chat for 2 weeks now. You know, we're just gonna have to do it, and you know, whatever. If I suffer because like, oh no, my that means like if people are mad about that, they don't think my analysis is worth $10, right? That's what that means. So no, how is this a cup with handle? It can't be a cup with handle. Where's the left part of the cup? It doesn't. Nope. Cup with handles have to have discernible left sides, tops of the cup, and the right sides. Sure, there's a discernible right side, but there is no left side. This is the top of the cup, so it's not one. That's the peak on the daily. So, you know, people be like, that's it though. But look, dude, this is it. It's like, all right, is that it? No, that's just a somewhat of a support resistance, dude. A couple with handles, right? You run up, and then you sell off, and then you rally, you round out, and then you handle. And then you go. That's coupled handle. Discernible left side and right side. That doesn't exist, and you can't make it up. You can't even say that's real. So no, it's not a coupled handle. Coupled handle. Then the neckline of the coupled handle. Pretty much like that. And that's what you want, dude. Coupled handle. Not coupled handle. Okay. I don't ever really look at RDSA. Such a bad downtrend. Very interesting chart though. Like extremely interesting. RDSA made all-time lows recently. Double bottom though. One bottom, two bottoms. Man, where were you when we were making that second low and making just much higher levels relative strength like that? Dang, and it was a harmonic to boot, right? I mean, what is that? Like a bullish bat pattern? Look at this, dude. Bullish bat pattern on the weekly. Forget about it. Forget about it. That's like it was Gartley, but it went to the 886. Right? It went to the 886 and reversed there. You see that time to time? Saw that exact same thing happened on my God, which one was it? Someone help me out. When Wells Fargo, oh, it was ExxonMobil. Did the exact same thing as Exxon. Oh wait, they're both in the same sector, same market participants. Yeah, bullish Gartley, bullish bat combination. So a bullish Bartley. Okay, a bullish Bartley pattern is what ushered in this reversal. And there was, look at the crazy looking divergence at the pattern completion zone of the bullish Bartley. All right. So yeah, now you're at serious levels where it's like, Will you hold? Will you hold this very important area?
Hey
if you
Vince,
do, long
can you
enough.
Please check out 9SPASX. Daily bullish divergence on RSI and MACD at 0.786.
I can't. I literally can't now. I can't. It's now like $10 minimum for everything. Like I just can't do this anymore. It's just like I'm gonna get burnt out. Like, and I don't want to get burnt out. And I don't want to scam people. You know, people be tipping me and be thinking like, "Hey man, I requested a request." You know, and I'm like, "Well, I'm not doing it." And it's like, "Well, scam." It's like, "Well, dude, we have to." It just the demand is too high right now. When market conditions go back to non-Rudy Poo insane levels, yeah, well, things will level out and we'll go back to normal. But just for now, I can't do it, man. So if it holds 38.29 to 35.81 long enough, it could eventually see $49. Okay, because like, you know, kind of the price action correlations, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up. I guess we could plot right here too. This low from 2009, 2015, kind of like 2016. So yeah, longer you hold above that, the higher the probability becomes you go to the next like area where there's congestion. Okay. Because other than that, there's straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down. So eventually, why not straight up? Could happen on RDSA. All right.
Can you look at ADP1D hidden div?
Can't, dude.
Or has it
Sorry.
played out? Keep up the good work.
Hey, if the work's good, then it's worth $10, right? Kind of fair. Interesting. Dish. Dish is kind of, yeah. Kind of interesting. Where it's like, clearly the momentum shifted where you were making lows, lower lows, lowest low, and then a higher low, and now you're trying to make higher lows. There was hidden bullish divergence right here that played out, but it didn't go anywhere at all. But now it's getting close to like double bottoming. So it could be an area. Oh my goodness. Dish could be a great area to size up risk, because it's like, below 28.87 you're screwed. You're definitely screwed. But if you hold above that long enough, you're going to go back to 37.58, and you could then go to like much higher levels, right? This is a huge consolidation structure that's been going on since 2018. So I mean, like, if you break out of this consolidation structure, I mean, there could be big markups again. You could have a huge run. Well, at least to 44.71. Damn, man, there's so much crap, so much consolidation, lots of chop. So yeah, like this is pretty. This could be good. So just way to size it up. So like, all right, where it is now, anything below 28.87, screw it. Not going to be equitable enough if you do strategize that stop loss below that ice line, because it's 1.9. It's like 2 to 1. It's not good enough. So we would have to say we can't settle for that price. We have to settle with a higher price. It would be equitable if one took profit at like that high from
China to me.
February 20th, right? That would be
This takes me past
3.52 to
10.
1.
Here's the rest for that 9 SPASX.
That's a way one could say. And then, second target could be this one, 44.71, and then after that could be $50. So it's just like, it's not bad. Area where one could easily size up risk and protect themselves with stop losses that are strategic. Okay, that's what it's all about. Dish, not too bad. Kind of interesting. Kind of. 9SP on the Australian Stock Exchange. Hidden bullish divergence. Getting pretty well developed. What's happening, dude? Jeez. So there's like this little support back here from June of 2018. Could it hold? Weekly, man, not too bad. So the weekly's pretty good. Daily's pretty good, man. So weekly is implying upside, continuation of the upside. The daily implying upside, classic bullish divergence. RSI implying upside. Not too bad, man, on 9SP. Okay, it's all this divergence. It's classic on the daily. So very easy to assess risk, right? Anything below anything below 2 pennies, you're done. Because the price action history is straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up. Chop around, straight down, straight up. So pretty easy way to assess risk, and then you wouldn't settle for anything lower than 3.4 cents or so, right? Yep, that to me is where it started, November 2018. So that, very easy right there. Yep. Sorry.
Got nothing for you to look at. Take 5 minutes to yourself, man. You are non-stop. Appreciate all the attendees. GRT, Rose, Knock, ETH, and LRC.
Thanks, dude. Yeah, dude. All great ones. So that's the way to look at it, man. Not bad. You got significant time scales all on your side that are implying upside next, not down. So don't think we could get a Bulkowski pattern out of it, unfortunately. It's got the volume. And technically, look at that. If you had that supply line 1 and 2, you broke out and you back tested. This is kind of adding, it's reinforcing. Okay. Second target, 4.4 cents. This is the top, man, up here. Nice. We don't know if it's going to fail or succeed, but we do know we know exactly it's low risk. It really is. Okay. Should I publish this one too? My God. Alright, I'm caught up on requests now. Thank God, dude. Been live 2 hours, 7 minutes, and the only thing I've done is request, pretty much. We looked at like GameStop for fun and a few of the trade setups, but some of those were requested, so it's just like, just bear with me, man. I'm like here 7 days a week. You know, normally it's like we get requests here and there, but lately it's just been like all requests. And so like if you can't be empathetic with me on this could, I mean, I could get burnt out just like not being able to just hang out and chill with y'all and talk. You know, it's almost like I'm doing a static video and someone's just feeding me, you know, assets to look at. I mean, it's just tough, man. So something has to give until that changes. Back to Bitcoin. Hidden bullish divergence still developing. It's trying to. So as long as you just keep going sideways, that's good, man. All right. Falling wedge pattern. It looks great so far. Or, you know, it's got, I think, 4 touches, but potential falling wedge looking high. What's up, B-dubs, man? Thank you, dude.
Bruh.
B-dubs tipped $25. Amazing day. Check out Discord.
All right. Checking out Discord. What am I checking out on Discord? I don't see.
Bro, don't burn yourself out. Side note, is your P&L public?
No, it's not search. Thanks, dude. Sometimes I talk about P&L of trade setups, right? And sometimes on Patreon, I'll post like the percentage screenshot of it, but no, I'm not like going on bragging about how much was made on GBTC or whatever trade setup, right? We got in on like Olin or something, you know? No, man, it's just, I started streaming because I love charts. I love technical analysis. I believed in it. I like truly believed in how it worked. And I know there were other people out there that believed in it too. And I just wanted to connect with those people because no one I knew around here or around where you are cares about it. That's all it is, man. Like, that's all this is. And it's never been anything more. I've never said I'm a full-time trader, man. I'm not from New York, all right? My daddy wasn't a stockbroker, man, right? I come from nothing in this world. So my dad owns his own business in real estate and stuff and is an investor. So that's it. All right, I've never said I'm worth a crap. I've never said I'm amazing. I'm so good. Look at me. I just turn on the webcam, we look at charts together. That's it. I just try to help people learn the stuff that I was taught for the past decade. All right? That's it. And if you don't like it, you don't have to want. No one's putting a gun to your head. You know, that's what's the beauty of it.
Global Holdings.
Just saying. All right, so I gotta. There's been a shift today, and now every request that exists will be $10 minimum. I'm sorry, like it has to be that way, for the sake of me, like, for the sake of my mind, for the sake of me not burning out. All right. It's now updated in the description below. Okay. I hate to do it, but again, man. So mysteries abound on Bitcoin. Not much of an edge. I like that where the RSI is out of the trend, you know, the downtrend. That's cool. But other than that, you're below the 200 moving average. So, and you ran up stupidly for so long. The correction could last longer than you think, okay? While some altcoins blow up like Luna, you know, Ethereum.
So many more care, because you cared. Spin 0.000340000 BTC.
Nice J-Mo for the BTC contribution, all right. Yeah, good to see everyone. Thanks for the 1,200 something people here. Thanks. Yeah, dude. Appreciate it. So, snow, yeah, snow looks amazing still. Yes. Crypto Dinero, I know it. 9SP for Australians only. Yep. Okay. Thank you all. Kind words. Lots of kind words. So it's been a good stream. And had to make an unfortunate change, but that happens, man. And once things cool down, maybe we can go back to the way it was. Oh my God! Wow.
Rabar tipped $100. Supports Steam tip only.
Thank you for the Steam tip, Rabar. The Steam tip. I love Steam tips, dude. They're always my favorite. Cheers, dude. OG viewer right there. Member of this community.
You are amazing. TKS for the streams.
What's up, Dardano Marvao? Thank you, dude, for the kind words. I don't know, dude. I don't know what I am. I'm just a person, okay, that likes charts. That likes what you like, and that's why you watch, right? Dude, what's up, 6? Would it play out?
Much love, bro.
Thank you, 6, for the 1440 super chat, Kingsman. So Prash.
Learning a lot from you. Thanks for it all. Can we look at audio PLS? On a side note, if you go from monthly to annual, do you need to cancel first?
I don't think so. I think it augments. It's like you augment or you change your pledge or whatever. So I don't know. You don't need to cancel. Any patrons out there that are annual that know that for sure. I don't want to, give wrong info since I haven't gone through the actual process. But here you go, Freshman. You had a confirmed breakout on the daily. It was the highest level of all time where traders set it up on audio to US dollar tether, bullish engulfing candle. Target is eventually 40 cents. But this was discussed yesterday, brought up, it looked good. Patrons were, I add everyone to all patrons for this crap. So before, obviously long before this, any movement up, it was just like pretty much yesterday, you know, 20 cents, 20.1 cents. So, up pretty nice since then. You know, probably go test 27.6 cents. And eventually it could just see that crazy markup to 40 cents. All right. Beekeeper says just augment, just change it, and it'll work. So Scuba Steve says he got in on audio yesterday. It's up 30% since. There you go, man. Very good. Congratulations, Tendies, dude. Tendies. That's what it's about. Wow, Peter Schiff, foot and mouth again. QT, thanks for the 2. Yeah, I guess so. Look me in the eye. Look me in the eye. Subtype dude, the jar isn't broken yet. That's so weird.
I'm here to pump you up. Flex biceps. Flex biceps. Is that an inverse head and shoulders on ETH 4 hours? Extended or arrogant one? Noise! Keep up the good work. Cisco finally jumped the creek.
As Cisco finally jumped across the creek, would have to look at it. Thank you, Lammy. Sorry, dude. No chug. I don't think so. Like, I mean, it doesn't matter if it's inverse head and shoulders or not. I mean, look, what was resistance January 7th is support now. It was not just resistance January 7th. It was resistance January 8th. It was resistance January 15th, 16th, 17th. And now for the first time, literally, hell, it was support January 20th. Okay. And now it's support again today. Bullish engulfing candle got you back above the resistance of January 10th, but look at it. It's not doing anything. I think eventually the remaining supply is going to get absorbed. I don't know exactly where the bottom is going to be, but as long as a higher low than the previous low actually happens, it's going to break all-time highs and go to stupid levels, and everyone's going to be talking about Ethereum taking over Bitcoin, blah, 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 cults coming back, like the Ethereum cults, all right? So we just don't know if this is the swing low yet. We just don't really know. Okay, so I'd feel more comfortable about this asset above 1350, 1343, and you're below it. You know, Bitcoin's not really doing much, and Ethereum's actually selling off, down 2.65%. Weird. Selling off worse than Bitcoin. It's hard to say. I mean, I guess someone could try to interpret it that way. And what is your neckline? The neckline's just 1440 all-time highs. So if you wanted, if someone was trying to size up the asset, it's like, so would one just have a stop loss below that shoulder, that fake pseudo shoulder, whatever, from at 1245? And you know, the measured move of it would be up here, you know. So if you were looking at it that way, which I'm not sure it's the best way to look at it, 1820, which 1800, hello, price discovery, of course, yeah, it's probably where it's going, whether it's a pattern or not. You could still size it up this way, okay? Look, because it's almost like, hey, the structure from the bottom of the structure to the top of the structure is kind of very, very close, you know, from the breakout. See? 1900. So either way you size it up, yeah, that's kind of your target up there if you break all-time highs and you can break this upsloping resistance, which also would play a role around $1,500. So, kind of. Cisco. So bad, dude. It's been so awful. I mean, maybe it's changing now. Dude, another lower high. What the... You know, it's just ridiculous. It's funny, though. You talk about jumping across the creek, which I think is more when you're in a real range. I love the higher low, though. I'm really excited about a higher low in November. but you got to make higher highs eventually. And all you're doing, you've run up and you're testing March of 2018's high as resistance. Now you break that, you start breaking above $48. Now we're cooking, you know. And it's like X, A, B, C, D stuff where it could run all the way to $55, fill a gap at $55 gap fill. Could be your target eventually if it can break these resistance points that are very, very real. Yeah, but dude, just consecutive higher lows, higher highs. I mean, that's rough, dude. Real rough. You're in a downtrend until you break 48, 41 for real. Okay? You're really in a downtrend until you break $50. I mean, I think that's the breaking point. So, we'll see. Still downtrending. Sorry. So there you go, dude. Ethereum 1328. Got to get back above 1343. That's such a big deal. Man, it was so nice to engulf and then to break it on the last 4-hour candle. A lot of time left where you could sell off and rally, whatever. All right. We did it, man. Okay, y'all, it's been a good stream. Really, I mean, I thought it was a really good stream. A lot of setups, you know, we were able to look at education, everything, you know. Not happening, dude, but you can give it a shot for sure. Nothing, dude.
Thank you. Raised hand. Pump that wheel, please.
Your wheel's been pumped and dumped. Thank you, dude. Yeah, thanks so much for likes, love, support, contributions, everything. The jar's broken now. Sweet. I'm gonna leave you with this brand new song out by LTN. All right, y'all. I'll be back. Thanks again for everything. Until next time, respect the T. A.
JP. I'm a robot. I like robots. I have a robot vagina.
Adios, turd nuggets.